So, Melissa, what did you want to say to Hunter?
Take this off. We Gucci, Louis, Fendi, Prada, the basic bitches. All right, let me take my clean clangs off real quick. All right, take a drink, get this out of my mouth, this fucking toothpick. Take a drink. All right. All right, so I'm trying to get my whole book up, so this is gonna be, continuation of the storytime videos. I think you guys like this way better than just audio. So we're gonna continue with this shit. Blah, 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 blah. What was I saying? Oh, okay. So before, I'm kind of sweating, dude. It's fucking like 110 here in California right now. But fucking, what was I saying, dude? I was gonna say some shit. But all right, so before we get started, I'm gonna do my Discord ad. This is my Discord ad spot. Not for Discord, like I'm not making money from Discord for doing this. I'm trying to get you to change your life, get your dick sucked, have a good time on the internet again. Check it out. You wanna know why? Check it out. My boy, Demi Lovato, some shit happened with her, whatever. The algorithm on YouTube will probably pick this up and fucking ban me if I say any more. So that's how fucked up it is. But fucking my boy on Twitter, he made this funny ass joke saying like, why is it empowering or some shit for her to do that? But when he's or tragic when she does what happened to her, but then when he's doing a line off some chick's ass, he's like a crackhead and a scumbag or some shit. It was some stupid joke like that, and they banned him for 7 days, dude. What? So here's the thing. You don't have to worry about that shit on Discord. None of that shit. See, what they're trying to do is censor you, put you in this tiny little fucking box, dude. Like people used to make crack online and fucking, I was snorting bumps out of chicks' assholes, and like you could say whatever you want to say and blah 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 blah. We could go over this, how gay the internet's gotten, but what I'm saying is it'll never go back. It's gone too far. Do you know what I mean? They can't just start taking away shit. Like, so we got to go to different platforms, dude. If we're gonna succeed as one race, as a country together, we must stand together. God, hey, don't you hate it when you see all these fucking chicks and they're just like, I stand with Whoopi Goldberg and her stance against women's rights or whatever the fuck it is. I don't know what the fuck, whatever. And you're like, bitch, you literally don't, like, girls do not like each other. So when they're saying they're going to start an army and all this shit, it just makes me fucking cringe. I hate everybody. Let me grab my glasses. Hold on, guys. Just give me 2 seconds, dude. All right, so I've been drinking a little bit. So these are my what do they call these? I don't know. I guess it's just what I call them. So, the lady from the bar I went to gave me that. I'm not gonna wear these, dude. All right, so the lady gave me this. I told her I was making a video for the internets, and she was like, "Well, you spent $60. Here's a shitty bottle of wine." So I just took it. She's kind of old. She's kind of cute too. All right. Anyways, join Discord. Links down in the description. We're having a big meetup. We're doing a West Coast meetup and an East Coast meetup. We're all getting our dicks sucked. We're going to start some fucking secret society shit. We're going to wear capes like some black fucking, or Eyes Wide Shut. Remember that movie? Like, we're going to start doing crazy shit like that. Blood orgies, the whole fucking thing, dude. So yeah, join the Discord, whatever. Okay, so a few years back when I had this website that I kind of went to prison for, we don't need to get into that, but I did like the whole fucking circuit of TV, like did interviews and radio interviews for all the fucking syndicated and mainstream bullshit. Like that's what they do. They use the hot story, they soak it up, and then dispose of you and run on to the new shit. That's just what they do. They're untalented pieces of shit. So, anyways, one of these shows I did was fucking Anderson Cooper. So I don't know if you guys know who Anderson Cooper is. He's like the gay dude who sucks off another gay dude who does reality TV. He's like what are they? Fuck, I don't know. I honestly, like, when I got out of prison, I got my phone. I started diving into conspiracy theories and shit again. Apparently, he worked for the fucking CIA. I don't know if that's true. All I know, the dude was a fucking piece of shit when I met him. So this is that story about my experience of being on the show and all that shit. So yeah, so here we go. This may not be word for word what was in my book, but fucking if I ever can do a written book, I will put it out and whatever. This is just off the top of my mind, so bear with me. Um, so yeah, this was like probably about 6 months into my site. I had gotten a call from the producers at Anderson Cooper. And it was crazy because I was just in New York and I was supposed to be doing a video for Hollywood Undead. Do you guys remember that band Hollywood Undead? And like I had dinner with them and I was supposed to do it and all this crazy shit was going on. And fuck, hold on. No, I'm not gonna answer that. Wait, maybe no, hold on. Hold on. I guess I could just have my boy edit this out. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, okay. So yeah, I did like the full circuit, right? Of whatever. So yeah, I got the call from the producer. I'm sorry, it's probably horrible to listen to. I got the call from the producers, and they're like, "Hey, oh my God, we want you." And that's the thing. Like when they call you, dude, you're the whole world revolves around you. They need you any way they can get you. They're gonna fucking get you on there. And I'm like, well, I have this thing with this band. I didn't say who they were that I have to do. So you guys are gonna have to like either kick back and wait, or we just kick rocks. Like I got other prior engagements. You gotta understand. Like back then, I was doing so much shit. Like Anderson Cooper was like the least on my list. So what happened was we went back and forth. They're like, we need you in 2 days in our studio in New York City. You need to come. What do we got to do to get you there? And I was like, man, I don't know. And I was calling my manager, calling all these people. And I'm like, fuck, dude, I don't want to fuck up the Hollywood Undead thing. Like, the Hollywood Undead thing was like, not only was it fucking badass, because like Hollywood, like old school Hollywood Undead, like when Hollywood Undead first came out, that was like fucking, dude, it was like the meme before the meme. Like that shit was sick as fuck. Not to like stroke off Hollywood Undead, but like, them doing what they did was fucking badass. So like, it wasn't like I was rocking out to Hollywood Undead driving my fucking car, but I wanted to do that just to say I did it and like fucking, to be in their video and all that shit. And I was a little kid at the time. Like now, that shit, I probably wouldn't fuck with it now. Did fucking, yeah. So I was like, man, I don't really want to fuck it up. But my manager was like, yo, check it out. Like you can make way more money if you do this because it's on channel some shit and it's whatever, like it's gonna draw a lot of traffic. So I was like, man, all right, what's the pros and cons? I gotta weigh my options, dude. So obviously, I talked to the Hollywood Undead dudes and I was like, well, what do you guys actually want me to do in this video? And they were like, well, we want you to play Jeffree Star. Like, we want you to dress up like a chick and fucking act like Jeffree Star. I'm like, oh, fuck if I ain't. What the fuck? Hell no. So I was like, yeah, no. Like, I felt so disrespected by that shit. Not, fucking, I know, like, trannies and shit are, like, the main topic now, but fuck, dude, fuck all that. Like, you got me fucked up. I'm not playing a tranny. I'm not wearing a fucking skirt and a fucking wig and all this other shit. Hell no. So I didn't even call him back, dude. I just called fucking my manager, and we got the fucking producer chick from fucking Anderson Cooper, and I was like, let's do it. So, and this was all within a few hours. So shit was like moving fast. Anyways, they were like, all right, well, we need, well, actually, let me back up a little bit. I think as Americans, we're fucking retarded when it comes to like entertainment. And it sucks that I need to explain this to people and it may, fuck you up or whatever, but everything on TV and pretty much everything on the fucking internet is fake as fuck. Like completely fake. Even shit like you think it's like looks real and fucking some organic video like this bitch right now just got beat up at McDonald's. That's real, right? But we don't really know if it's real. But as far as like actual TV, especially reality shows, talk shows like The View, Anderson Cooper, CNN, fucking MSNBC, Fox. Like we could throw them all. None's better than the other, dude. They're all fucking fake. Every TV show, fucking fake. And what the term for it in these on TV or whatever, it's like cooking. Like you want to cook it. So like you're getting all the ingredients together to basically get the content that you want out of it. So like say it's like fucking Jersey Shore or whatever. Like they're gonna bring in a bunch of pieces of shit, put a bunch of alcohol everywhere, and fucking tell you this and that and whatever to get that conflict. And they're basically telling you to do that without telling you. Does that make sense? So like, but they go even farther with like these talk shows because they're pushing a narrative, if that makes sense. So like they were making sure I was the bad guy. So of course, like obviously look what happened to me. So they're fucking that's the whole thing, dude. Everything's fake. Just realize everything's fake. I don't know how else to do it. So check it out. Fucking so then we'll get into it and I'll show you how fucked up a lot of this shit is. And and a lot of this, and I was a young, ignorant, fucking retard. And I'm still probably that, but like now that I've had these experiences, like I know, like I'm not going to, but if I was to blow up again and like on some controversial shit like that, like, I wouldn't let these motherfuckers play me like that. But check it out. But that's just the game. It is what it is. So, boy, how did I get there? Fucking, all right. So they hit me up, and I'm like, all right, we need to make it happen. Well, they were like, we're getting you a ticket right now. You need to be at the airport in 5 hours. It was probably like 12 or, no, it was probably like 1 or 2 in the morning. And they were like, here's the catch, though. We need to have people that were on your site that that you could contact basically that would be willing to come out. And I'm like, the fuck? All right. So I called my boy Brody, and I'm like, Brody, do you out of all the bitches that you posted on there, what you can hit one of them up and then maybe they'd want to come out? Because I had a real strict rule about like people I fucked with, I wouldn't put up unless they did me dirty, obviously. I'm not a fucking idiot. And Brody would post all the time. Like Brody was like the main fucking dude posting on my site. Anyway, check it out. He was like, yeah, I'll call this bitch up. Like, yeah, we'll figure it out. I'll call you back. So whatever. We go back and forth for a while. Brody's already down. I tell the producers Brody down. We're waiting on this one hoe. Well, the one hoe calls me back and she's like, yeah, I'm down. And so I call her. Whatever. We get it all organized, right? So basically, I had my friend and another hoe that was cool with me to fucking who was posted on the site. And she posted herself twice. She posted herself and then Brody posted her. Because we all used to fuck her or whatever, and then these are the people that are on the fucking show with me. Whatever. I don't know what to say that. Whatever. So fucking I don't know how to explain it. So yeah, I call her. We organize this whole thing, right? And they're like, "All right, here's the thing. I got you or the producer's like, here's the thing. All right, we're gonna get the tickets because I gave them the contact information and everything. So they were in contact with them. They got the tickets and everything for Brody and the chick. Well, here's the thing. It's so stupid, dude. So they were like, you're flying out of San Francisco because you can't be around. It's policy. You can't be around the people that you're gonna be on the show with since they're the victims." And I'm like, what the fuck? I set this up. What do you mean? Like, they're my friends. Well, at least Brody was. And the other bitch didn't even give a fuck. And she was just doing it for followers. And so I'm like, all right, whatever. Like, you guys are paying for my gas. Like, whatever. So they hooked me up. They gave me cash for gas. They got me to San Francisco. I missed my flight because they did it too early. So then they kept, dude. So anyways, yeah, just to let you know how fucking fake it is. So like Brody and them, they got to leave the next day. They flew over overnight, got first class. They landed, got right to the studio. Me, on the other hand, I had to go to San Francisco. It was all fucked up. Like I kept missing flight after flight after flight because of the scheduling. I was stressed out because I hadn't slept. I was started freaking out on these motherfuckers. I'm like, I'm not even gonna go. Like fuck you guys. And they were like, well, as soon as you come, we'll have a limo for you, and we're going to get you the best hotel in the city, and we're going to give you $500 cash that you could just spend. Like, you need to come here. Like, they kept bumping it up because it was, like, so ridiculous, like, how fucked up, like, the travel situation was. So after being at the airport for, like, 12 hours, I finally get on the fucking plane, and I only slept, like, maybe 3 hours before I left to the airport the night before. so I finally get on the plane. I fly over there, first class. It was dog shit. I forget, it was like Delta or some bullshit. Uh, and I get there, I land, boom, limo picks me up. Fat chick's in the car, who's like basically like their little assistant or some shit. She has like coffee for me. I don't fucking drink it. I'm just all pissed off, dude. I'm like, man, fuck this. Like, I feel like I'm doing these motherfuckers a favor, and I don't even know them. So I get to the studio, and my boy at the time, Carlos, that redheaded kid, and my manager, Josh, they were there waiting for me outside of the studio. So when I pulled up, they were like, "What's up?" Well, I had already coordinated with Carlos. I'm like, "Yo, get me a bottle of fucking Jack and get me a gram of blow and just sneak it in any way you can." But they were like, that studio, Anderson Cooper Studio, was like at the end of, like, if you were to look down the island or whatever, and then there's like Grand or Central Park. He was like the park's like going this way, and this way is towards like the Statue of Liberty. He was like right there in the middle. I almost threw it in my mouth. He was like right there. He was like right there in the middle. Like, dude, this building was fucking dope. And like, he had like a big ass fucking window, and like, oh, it was just beautiful, dude. Anyways, so I go, and me and the fat chick, fucking Carlos and Josh, we all get in, right? I'm like, yeah, they're my family and friends, blah blah blah. And I don't know where the fuck Brody's at, right? So so we get in, and then at this same exact time, Brody, dude, come to find out, he was already there, and he was getting his makeup done and shit with the other hoe. And then they brought some other bitch on too, and then they brought in a couple bitches. They had one to defend me, one that was there because she was a band whore, and some attorney I never fucking heard of, who I fucking destroyed, like fucking jujitsu on this motherfucker verbally, and they cut it out. Told me my moral compass was all fucked up. Fuck that guy, dude. What? Yeah, my moral compass was getting like 100 grand a month. Like, he sucked my dick. Anyway, check it out. This motherfucker, he fucking, or wait, not that guy. So anyways, Brody, they told Brody to turn his phone off, dude. So I'm hitting this motherfucker up like, what's happening? Where you at? Blah, 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 blah. And he wouldn't answer. So we get to the back, and I asked the chubby chick, I'm like, yo, chubby chick, can I drink? Like, can I get a drink? Like, I'm really nervous. She was like, you cannot drink, or we will ask you to leave. I'm like, you might as well have said yes, because you're threatening me. I'm fucking feel like shit. Like, I haven't slept. I'm fucking drinking. So Carlos goes into the back. He starts cutting my hair, right? So he put me on point. And then, and he shaved my beard too low. I was pissed, dude. Anyways, so we start blowing fucking lines, fucking drinking. We're fucking getting it on in the back, dude. And because it was like a room with a tiny ass fucking TV, dude. Like a tiny ass TV. Like, you seen The Office where he goes, I just love this TV. Like, that small, dude, in this fucking badass building. Anyway, like, this is Anderson Cooper, dude. Are you fucking kidding me? So, what happened? Oh, so yeah. So I get all fucked up, right? I'm feeling good, dude. I'm like, yeah, what's up? Because dude, honestly, I hadn't really been on TV at this point. You know, I'm a little guy. So, you know, this shit's kind of new to me. And I'm nervous. Like, what's the crowd going to be? I'm going to be Anderson Cooper. Blah, blah, blah. And what happened? So, all right. So they were like, Hunter, you need to get your makeup done. So I walk in the room, dude, and I'm fucking, dude, I'm feeling myself, dude. I'm like, yeah. They were like, all right. They wanted to dress me there. And they were like, so what'd you bring to wear? And because I was just in a black t-shirt and black pants, you know? And they were like, oh, this is good, but we need like a black sweater. Do you have like a sweater you could wear? And I'm like, yeah, I guess. So I put this black sweater on. They were like, we need you in all black. Like, we have this image of everything that's going to go on. We need you in all black. And I'm like, all right, I only wear black anyways. Like, I wasn't even thinking about it, you know? And then, so they sit me down on the makeup chair after that, and I'm getting my makeup done, and I see the bitch, dude, the one that I hooked up to come with us, and she was like, hi, honey. And I'm like, hey, what's up? You know, I was like, damn, that's crazy you got here. She's like, this is really crazy. Everything's so nuts. And I'm like, you telling me, you know? And I'm kind of like, woo, because I've been drinking. And anyway, she was like, well, okay, well, I'll see you guys when it's all over, right? Like, where are you staying? And I told her the hotel, which big girl told me where I was staying, right? And I was like, yeah, I gotta get the thing. I think we're all staying in the same hotel. And I told her, or a big girl was next to me. She was shouting at me. I'm like, yo, big girl, what's up? Where are we staying? And she was like, oh, you guys are all staying in the same place, but you're on different floors. And I'm like, all right, well, I guess big girl knows. I don't know. So, so, what happened? Fuck up. What happened? Bro, what happened? Wait, what happened? All right, so she burns off, right? Obviously not mad at me, right? Probably wanted to suck my dick, dude. And so, oh, God, hold on. God, I ate these Asian fries. You ever had Asian fries? Oh, yeah. Blech. And I'm like, I feel like I'm running a mile, dude. All right. So I'm getting my makeup done, right? Because, you know, like the powder shit. I ain't fucking tranny, dude. Like the powder shit, you know, like so you don't shine. Because I told him, I'm like, yo, I don't want no eyeliner. And anyway, so the producer comes up and I meet her, right? Oh my God, dude. Cute as fuck, dude. Like wife. Cute. Perky little titties. Cute, dude. I don't even know how to say it. Ends up following Brody. Still follows that motherfucker to this day. She didn't want nothing to do with me. A lot of these bitches didn't want nothing to do with me, which is whatever. I mean, save me a nut. I mean, like when they're high up like that, because they're like they thought I was evil, dude. So I'm dressed in all black. So, can't even talk, dude. Like a puke. All right. So, anyways, the girl from Ocean's 11 or 12 or fucking 7, I don't know, one of the Oceans, she was like a blonde lady. She was like famous. She was on right before I was supposed to go on. And I remember sitting in the back, right? And they were interviewing Brody and the girl and like how much the sight of his had affected them and all this stupid shit. And I heard in the back and it was like fucking me up because, you know, I didn't, they paid us and all that shit, but like, I was like, damn, what the fuck? Like, Brody's really playing this part up. So is this chick. Like, I'm not evil, like, you guys, you posted yourself and Brody, like, you told me to post you. Like, what the fuck? You posted yourself. What the fuck? Like, he had admin access to my site. Like, what the, it didn't make any sense. But when I was young and naive, dude, I was just hungry, dude. Plus, I'm like, yo, think of all the pussy you're gonna get, all the money you're gonna get. Like, just go with it. Like, a lot of people that meet me, they say I'm a nice dude. I'm a good dude. And I am. Not to get fucking emotional with you motherfuckers. Fuck you. No, I'm just kidding. I love you. Hey, but so it was just it kind of fucked me up, So in my mind, I kind of just morphed, dude. I'm like, all right, well, if that's what they want me to do, like, I kind of trusted these people. So I was like, well, I guess I'll get into this evil ass character, right? Which wasn't hard. Yeah. Because, like, honestly, I'm not, just because I'm going to get pussy and do blow off your asshole, that doesn't make me evil, dude. That's just, like, what dudes do. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I might want to look inside your butt and fucking see the inner lining of your asshole. That's not evil, dude. Like, I just need to know what your butthole looks like before I fuck it. Like, what? That's like normal. Like, what? I'm not gonna go and buy a fucking $50,000 car and not want to take a test drive, dude. It doesn't make any sense, right? So why does that make me evil? It doesn't make it evil because I had 40 to 70 million other motherfuckers a month coming to isanyoneup.com and wanted to do the exact same thing. And it wasn't just girls on my side. It was mostly fucking dudes, honestly. And most of my traffic and my demographic was women, dude, because they want to see how big our girthy our cocks are. They don't want to get with a little dick motherfucker. You know what I mean? I mean, if I was a chick and I had a big ass wide pussy, why would I want to know? Like, all right, my pussy tends to be wide, right? Okay, well, I gotta see if he's on his anyone up and make sure dude has a girthy cock because that's gonna fit me. This is like Legos, dude. You know what I mean? Like maybe I don't want to fuck this dude. I don't know. So I have titty preferences. Like what are my titty preferences? Well, I kind of like little titties. I don't like big ass titties. I like little titties with little nipples. That's just my shit. Maybe the clear nipples. I don't know. Not really into the Stevie Wonders, but do you know what I mean? That's what his anyone up was, and it wasn't me posting the motherfucking shit. It was everybody else that was posting it. Woo! So here we go. Now. So yeah, I morphed into my shit, right? So I heard, so whatever. So well, maybe I should back up a little bit. I went from the makeup chair, and they were like, "Hey Anderson," like this was like before the show started, like way before I talked about hearing Brody and them talk. And they were like talking and stuff, and they were like, "Oh, Mr. Morris sitting in the chair getting ready." And they were like, "Well, did you meet everybody else?" Like they didn't think I could hear this shit or some shit. I don't know. Maybe they were just trying to play me. And he's like, "Oh yes, I just met everybody. And I'm gonna do some. I don't fucking remember." And they were like, "Well, Mr. Moore's standing right here," and he was like, "Oh okay," and didn't like come over to shake my hand, say hi or anything. And that was like already in my head, like, oh, that's sideways, like what the fuck? Like he couldn't even come over. He was right like 10 feet away from me. He couldn't be like, oh, hey, we're about to, this, like what they normally do is like they have like a different personality from their show personality. They're fucking disgusting people, dude. Ugh. So, anyways, he wouldn't shake my hand, wouldn't do nothing, wouldn't even meet me. And then Brody ended up telling me after the show, he met him, they hung out, like they had coffee because it was real early in the morning and all this shit, but he couldn't say hi to me, and I'm the motherfucker that's bringing all you motherfuckers together, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so yeah, I don't know, I'm kind of upset now. But so then after they gotten the makeup done, I was sitting in the back room and we're chilling, right? And I hear all that shit. I already told you that. And they were like, Hunter, you're about to go on. So I'm sitting back there, right? And I'm kind of nervous, but I'm fucked up, so it didn't really matter. And like, I'm just, all right, yeah. And I'm listening to these, like, Brody talk, and I'm like, man, what the fuck? And that bitch talk, I'm like, what? That's not true. So, I'm ready to come out there, right? So I go out there, blah, blah. They call me out, and they're like, Hunter, you go. So I walk out on the stage, and I'm like, what's up? And then it was all, like, you understand, there was, like, big-ass lights, boom, boom, like, huge lights, so you couldn't really see, dude. And I'm fucked up, so, like, when your vision's all fucked up, like, glassy almost, that's what it was like. And then there was all these people in the front, women, like, old moms, dude, like middle America moms, and they were like, boo, like wouldn't fucking clap. It was so weird. So I came out there and I'm like, what? Like, psh. So then I started getting eviler, and I come up, and then Anderson Cooper's like, hello, Hunter, and shakes my hand, a fucking little faggy handshake, dude, like this little dainty fucking queer hand. And I remember, like, I was a little skinny, bloated, fucking cokehead dude, and I remember grabbing his hand and being like, "This ain't a man, like what?" And it looked like he only works out his chest, cause like gay dudes are shredded, man, like super shredded, and it was weird. Like he only like just his tits were worked on, and he was like really like frail and skinny and just like sucked up. It was weird. I mean, it was different. Like you're not gonna kick it with that dude in the back, like at a barbecue. You know what I mean? Like he's very mannequin-like. Like it was not because I had a bad experience. I'm just telling you, like, so I'm kind of biased. I am, but it was like the dude was a fucking weirdo. Like he just looked like a fucking little freak. Not to be mean to him, he just looks weird, dude. He's a weird looking dude, and he's definitely takes in the ass. Like, not to be a dick, I'm saying, like, he's a bottom, because, gay dudes are fucking tops and bottoms and fucking whatever. Whatever, dude. Some SJW shit. I shouldn't have to explain myself. Whatever, be offended. All right, so I get out there, right, and I was out there for 4 fucking hours, all of us. And the best part was he asked me a question, right? And like right when it was just, oh wait, I need to back up. So I get out there, right, and fucking I look at Brody, and I sit down on this couch, right, and I look at Brody. So it was me, the girl, and Brody was on the far right hand side. So when I sat down, I put my arm around the girl, right, because I thought we were cool, and I'm fucked up, so I didn't really care. And Brody was in. They were all in these like I'll show you the video, dude. Like one looked like a fucking professional, which she's not. Like we were just blowing her butthole out on fucking Is Anyone Up, dude. Like that we that's what she was doing on fucking whatever. Like I wasn't obviously, but she was. The boys were doing it. She fucked Brody already. So when I walk out stage, they're like, she's all professional. Like this could. this could never happen to me. You snuck into my room and took the naked pictures out of my phone. Like, that, what? No. Like, you were spreading your pussy in that picture and you just sent it to Brody, and then Brody came over to your house 15 minutes later and knocked you dead. Like, that's just what happened. So anyway, and then I look at Brody, and Brody's in a purple cashmere sweater. He's got fucking pointy little boots on and some slacks, and they've completely covered up all his tattoos with makeup, dude. Like, and I'm out there in black, in all black. Do you want, what? That's when it hit me. I'm like, these shady motherfuckers, dude. Like, so anyways, we go through it. I'm like on the defense, right? Like, bah, 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 bah. And I'm fucked up, so I'm angry, dude. And I'm like, yeah, fuck all you motherfuckers. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Like, just being an asshole, right? Because you don't understand, like, even back then, it's like, all right, I know I got to play this up because I need to squeeze as much out of this, right? Like, I don't know how long this Is Anyone Up shit's going to last, or internet fucking whatever. You know, like, Hunter wasn't famous. Is Anyone Up was famous. You understand? This was way before Twitter, all that shit. So let's just get it all out, right? And I didn't even really show my face back then. Like, I used to just cover my face all the time because I didn't want people to know who I was. So me doing this shit was like, you know, completely, it was out of my element. But this is kind of where the character of Hunter, more, really not even a character, it was more like, I was just showing myself. And, but you know, I fucking went a little too far in this stuff. So anyways, they brought out some bitch that like spreading her ass on my site, which they completely edited out. They brought in the fucking attorney. They completely edited me out fucking with him. And then they brought in, cause I got a mouthpiece when I'm fucked up, especially if I did a little bit of blow, dude. Shit. Hey, I don't know a fucking goddamn thing about a transmission, a car, a fucking whatever, but you get me a little bit of blow, yo, I'm the next fucking Dale Earnhardt Jr., dude. You wouldn't even know. But here's the thing. They edited all this shit. They take everything out of context. After the show ended, you know, I yelled at this girl that was a band whore. They edited it out. What they do is and you can see it, it's blatant in their editing. When they show interviews and stuff, they make you say a bunch of shit. They ask you the same question fucking 30,000 different ways, and they just edit whatever they see that is gonna push the narrative or make you look like a fucking scumbag that they want to push through. I'm telling you first fucking hand, like, you see all this Me Too shit and all these dudes and fucking all this fucked up shit, like, that's happening to not only men, but, you know, I don't want to get into politics or anything, but you see all this crazy shit that's happening to people, and everybody's getting taken down. You know, everyone wants to dogpile and ruin motherfuckers' careers. I was like the fucking patient zero of this whole internet version of that, dude. Like, I'm telling you, I know they're fucking snake-like games. Like, and that was it, dude. That was like it. I'm telling you, you guys want to learn their fucking pattern? Watch my shit. It's the same fucking shit they do. That's just what they do, dude. They're evil. And all it is to fill their fucking pockets. It is what it is. I don't really give a fuck because it got me so much goddamn pussy and so much goddamn money. Do it again because I will gladly bareback every single one of you. Here's the thing. So, you know, they do this fucking thing. I'm going to wrap it up here in a second. So anyways, we record it. I leave. Brody's hit me up. He's like, meet me at the hotel. So me, my manager, Carlos, Brody, and the girl and the band whore girl, we all go back to the hotel, right? And, you know, they were just destroying me on national fucking TV. It wasn't live or anything, but what it was gonna be. And then we're all kicking it together. We're all partying. We're in the fucking hotel room having a great ass fucking time. We're drinking. We're doing blow. We're the whole 9 yards. And, you know, me and fucking Brody, we tag teamed the girl that was on the couch that night, dude. Like, you got to understand, like, that's what I'm saying. All this shit is fucking fake. And we used to text, and we would fuck like randomly for years after that, dude. Like, the girl that was on the fucking show, who was calling me a piece of shit and whatever. Like, maybe I'll fucking try and whatever, I'll link the video or some shit. But I'm just want to let you guys know this shit was all fucking fake. So anyway, yeah, that was really it, dude. Like, I get back about a month later. I get a call from my mom, all pissed off. She's like, You look like a fucking asshole. And I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, your Anderson Cooper shit's on TV. You look like a piece of shit. Why would you act like that? You know, well, it's my mom, obviously. I don't ever want to upset my mom. Like, I'm not a barbarian. And sometimes. But so obviously I was like, what? Like, I got to see this. Here's the thing, though. I don't watch any of my shit. Like, the Rolling Stone shit, which I'm super proud of. I've only read a little bit. I don't watch any of my shit. It's just like, it's no point to do that. Like, people are going to comment, they're going to do whatever. Like, there's no point in wasting my energy on that shit. So, like, I remember being like, fuck, do I watch it? Because, like, that's going against my own rules. And that was it. I never watched it or anything. People will, like, take a screen cap of, like, me looking like an asshole, like Gawker would do. The ugly ass screen cap of me, because that's what they did. Yo, I'll fucking piss on Gawker's grave. Not to mention that bitch. Oh, God, that's what I got to get into. I'm going to do a Gawker story after this. Thank fucking God they're gone, dude. I got to do a Gawker story. I'll tell you how fucked up the media is and fucking bullshit. Anyway, so here we go. I got to make a note. See? So anyways, I get back. She's crying. She's all pissed off. She's like, Hunter, you're never gonna outlive this and blah, 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 blah. Obviously, a 48 hours later, no one gave a fuck. And yeah, so, and then obviously the Hunter Moore curse hits. Anderson Cooper's show gets canceled. And what's he doing now? He's fucking still sucking the same old cock. So, listen, hopefully this kind of gives you a little bit of an insight of what what the media is actually like, especially mainstream media. It's all about the spin, controlling the narrative, and what are they trying to push? It's usually what they say, what they're saying. If you flip it around, it's the exact opposite of what's happening is actually the exact opposite. I'm not here to like say fake news or any of that shit, but as someone who's like lived and went through this shit years ago, I think I have a little bit of experience. But anyway, yeah, so that was my experience on Anderson Cooper. I did many other shows. You probably know the other ones if you're watching this channel. But yeah, man, I love you. Make sure you join Discord and yeah, you.